I don't know if you guys know me by now, but I'm Evan Lindman, and I work at Joe's Produce. It's a, how do you say it? Like, it's a top-notch gourmet market catering, yada yada yada. I've been there for 4 months now. You know, first 3 months I didn't know how to tie a tie. So before I was just late for work, I'd be like, "Dad, tie my tie for me." He's like, "You gotta be kidding me." Had my friends at work tie my tie for me too. So finally one day I sat down, and being the YouTube troll that I am, YouTube how to tie a tie, and I found this 7-minute video of this boring guy lecturing on how to tie a tie. I'm like, oh, but I got it when I first figured out the video. So first slide. I couldn't find any like really tie pulls, so I had to really search for this. This is just kind of a vague, generalish cap of people that can't tie a tie. So it's like, in general, 67% of people know how to tie a necktie, but among those who prefer checkers to chess, only 51% know how to tie a necktie. So you can kind of digest that to, you know, I couldn't find a good stat, so this is the only one that I could find. History of ties, and I was uneducated about ties. I thought that ties were always here around. This is more modern history about it. It went really far back to stuff that people wear around their necks and yada yada yada. But ties were really big in the Industrial Revolution. After that, they kind of like got back into style after World War II, and they kind of got longer, a little bit wider. So it's pretty snazzed around. Now, you may be wondering, how many knots are there to tie a tie? There are 4 knots. Disregard this Pratt knot down here. It's really not important. Yeah, but anyways, you're really gonna want to focus on the what's the middle one? What's the laser?
Top right.
Top right. Oh man, you think I didn't get the technology? Anyways, the Windsor and the half-Windsor are your tie knots when you want to see like really famous, cool people like the Queen. If you want to meet Obama, you better wear the Windsor or the half-Windsor. The half-Windsor takes 9 steps to do, so I don't know how to tie that, nor do I know how to tie the Pratt knot, nor the Windsor. So the four-in-hand knot's your basic tie knot that that's falling down my neck. Figured out how to tie. Because there's already there's other videos on how to tie other knots, but I didn't want to bother to sit there for 20 minutes and see a guy go step by step on how to tie a tie. So I'm like, well, forget this. Let's go on to the easy one. So I'm going to show you guys how to tie the four-in-hand knot. Now, you may be wondering, oh, why is there like some sort of like elastic sticker on the back of your tie? Well, I was the idiot that my mom washed my work clothes once, and I had the tie in my jean pocket, and it went through the wash. And the tie, it has a certain type of seam that keeps it flat. And when it came out of the wash, and I was late for work one day, it was like all messed up. I'm like, oh. So my dad did one of his nifty tricks, and he fixed it. But I feel kind of bad because at Joe's, they made you pay for all your uniforms and equipment. It's Joe's. High prices, no employee discount. Watch yourself. Anyways, now, okay, where's my custom animation? There we go. Now, okay, so I'm gonna go really slow. I'll do show all the pictures at first. All right. So if you guys want to get technical and literal, I do have a 1 through 7 step on how to actually tie a tie, but I'm not going to be continuing that because I started to read this off. It's too literal. Like, no. So I'm going to show you how it's done my way. So there's a reason why I wore this polo, because I needed some sort of neckishness to do this. So basically, you're going to want to have the narrow end of the tie about above your waist, about yay big, fat end, narrow end. My first step, you're going to take the fat end and put it over the narrow one like this. So it's just one crossover. I'm going to take the narrow, the fat end and put it back around like this, so it's back in your original spot. Then what you're going to want to do after this is put it over, back around like you did in your second step. Now you have this hole created with your neck, so what you're going to want to do is take it and put it through the hole. If you can go through the hole, that'd be nice. After that, you'll see you've created this little nice fancy neck for yourself. You take the fat end and put it into the hole. And voila. Now, this is your basic tie. Now you can pull on it. You can pull up on the narrow end to get it, and that's basically it. I kind of have it a little bit loose on because I hate things around my neck because I got yelled at Joe's because I don't button the top button, and it was my first day there, and we have a closing produce manager. He's like, why isn't the top button buttoned? And then like 5 years walks by and has the same not button. I'm like, ha! See, Hector doesn't have it. He's been here forever. He's like, oh. So that's that's basically it. But ties are really nifty. I would like to learn how to tie other knots to impress the ladies that I talk to practically no one. So yeah, I should have worn my work uniform, but I didn't because I kind of forgot to, and I was busy editing videos. So that's about it. Yeah, if you ever want to get some Thai lingo going, just, yeah, call me. Bye.